Hey, welcome to Grommet Live. It is Wednesday night. Greg here with you. Sorry for the slight delay this evening. I'm in my baseball jersey and clothes from coaching tonight. So I just walked in the door from coaching. Marcy ran into some traffic and is trying to get her camera set up and all that good stuff. But we are here. We are live and we are excited. We have 6 incredible products that we're going to be sharing with you all here tonight on Grommet Live. It's going to be a ton of fun. And while we wait for some of you guys to jump on, let's go over some of the ground rules for Grommet Live. The first thing is every product that you're going to see tonight is available on thegrommet.com, where you can go. You can give them an upvote. It's one of my favorite things you do on Grommet. When you do, these makers are going to hook you up with a 20% discount to try their product. Whether you're ready to buy it tonight, you'll get that 20% discount, or maybe you want to save this where it's coming up on holiday time. This might be a great gift for someone. Well, you can always save it. It saves automatically into your My Votes. Think of it as your wish list on Grommet. That is where it is going to go. I'm going to do a little screen share here. Give me a second. I'm going to pull the Grommet's website up for you guys. So this is what the Grommet's website looks like. When you go to the homepage, you can see all of our trending products. And look at that. The number one product on all of Grommet right now is a product we're going to be talking about tonight, the Gadget Clip. Look at the number 3 product is one that we're going to talk about tonight, which is the Magic Prism. When you come here again, you can click upvote right here, or you can go into the product. I'm going to go into Gadget Clip, and you can learn more about the product. I'll be showing some of these pages throughout the night. And here you can see you can give them an upvote, and you can buy. And when you buy products from the Grommet, you are buying directly from the maker. It's one of our favorite things here is that when you're buying from the Grommet, you're supporting those makers directly, which is amazing. So as we jump in the comments, let us know who is here, who is watching live tonight. Again, sorry for the little bit of the delay, but we have 6 incredible products that we're going to be sharing with you guys here tonight. One more piece of housekeeping I want to get into is that one of our favorite things that we get to do throughout the show, we're going to do it at the halfway point, and we're going to do it at the end of the show tonight, is we're going to be giving away one of our favorite products. So one of my favorite products and then one of Marcy's favorite products. Here is how you do it. And I think Jen and I are fighting to see who gets to share it on the screen. It is not showing for me. I can't get it up on the screen. Why are you not showing up on the screen? More technical difficulties. I can't get the giveaway sign to show up on the screen. Maybe Jen, if you can help see if you can get that on the screen. If I can't, we do have a secret special way for you guys to join the giveaways. You can jump in the comment, give prize tonight or something like that. Jen is behind the scenes. She's our producer, and she'll gather all those and she'll put them into the raffle or the giveaway. And at the halfway point, one of us will give away one of our favorite products. At the end of the show, we will give away another one of our products. Got some amazing folks here that are watching. We got Vote Chill and Gadget Clip. We got Leanna from Took Take. Corey said it's there, which is really funny because I can't see it on my end at all. But maybe he's saying it's there, which is awesome. So I got an incredible group here tonight. Excited for you guys to see some of these great products. My main man Trent from Athletic Pack. This has been, so I've been going to the gym going to the gym forever, but like this past week, I've been using the Athletic Pack Lite at the gym. It is like my favorite now, like go-to day pack, especially for like the gym when I go to the park and like do a little like cross training stuff. Love it. So great product. We'll be talking about you guys tonight as well. So awesome. Let's Marcy, you ready to go? Can I bring you in? Awesome. I'm going to bring in my co-hostess with the mostest, Marcy McKenna. Let's see if this worked. Maybe, no, maybe. So many buttons. Woo! Look at that hat. I love it.
I got to fix this here. Oh, okay. Hi, guys. How are you?
Welcome to the show. I love the hat. And that is like a perfect segue to our first product tonight. It is our good folks from Hackwear, and this is their Thera stitched cuffed beanie. This launched, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago on the Grommet. Did really, really well. And I am a sucker for beanies, and I love that I have 3 of them. And I have different colors than you because I don't have the red. So I'm going to take the hat off and I'm going to throw on this really cool olive green here that I just absolutely love. I'm a big fan. Huge fan of what they're doing. Made in USA, made right in Ohio, which is even cooler, right? We got to love these made in USA products. I know you just had them on another episode of Grommet Live, I think a couple days ago. Let's talk about these guys. Like, why are we so excited to talk about beanies in September? In Florida, it's still 92 degrees, but I know that's not true all over the country right now.
It's starting to cool off a little bit here in Southern California, I'm happy to say, because it was sweltering hot. Actually, when I featured this last time, I was out in the desert at 117 degrees, if you can believe. But I was inside in air conditioning, and I am so in love with this hat. You guys know, if you were on that episode, not only do I love how cute it is, and what I was saying before is it's so hard to find a hat that looks good on everyone. And I think they have nailed it with this beanie. And I have to apologize. Last time I featured it, I mispronounced it. I think I was calling it hockey beanie. It's actually hack beanie. So my apologies for that. But what I love the most, there's three things I would say that I love about this hat. Number one, actually four. Number one, just as I mentioned, the styling. I just think it is so chic and so stylish. I love the leather logo right here, just sort of a tiny little touch of style. I feel like it makes it look just sort of very kind of luxe and expensive, which we all love. But what I really love is that it's the first hat that I can wear that doesn't bother me. It does not, it's not too tight. It's not too loose. It just hugs my head perfectly, sort of contours perfectly, I would imagine, to any head. I know it is one size fits all. Love that it's unisex and so versatile. But for me, hats can give me headaches. And this is one that does not give me a headache. I almost forget that I have it on. And I think also because it's not itchy. Those are the two things that can really, really bother me about hats, but yet I love to wear them. So I was so happy to discover this, because finally it's a hat that actually feels good on, that I want to keep on. So I'm getting that warmth, but it's also very breathable. And I think that's why I forget that I'm even wearing it. And the breathability and the warmth, I think, come from the choice of material. So this is 100% constructed out of a premium acrylic. So hence the reason that it is not itchy at all, and also because it's breathable. So the fit is fantastic, and I love the maker story because it is veteran owned, and I'm hoping he's on tonight. I'm on my phone tonight, which I've not done. I'm usually on my computer so I can see the chat so much better. So I apologize if I'm missing anything. But the founder was in the U.S. Army, and he and his three brothers, I believe it is, they were sort of dissatisfied with the standard beanies that they would wear back when he was in the military, and now retired from the military. He thought, I want to create a beanie that is really premium, that people will actually love to wear, and it, that really hits the mark where the ones that he had in the military were missing it. And I just think he nailed it. He has a patented stitching also that's called theta stitch. I believe that's what it's called. And that must be why it feels so good on. And then on the top, I don't know if you can see, actually you can probably see it better with this one. I love the way that this stitching lies. And I think that's why it looks so good on everybody. It's sort of like almost like an H, if you will. But it just, again, it's anyone that I've ever seen it on looks so great. It's got the cuff, which is how I like to wear it, but you can also uncuff it and it looks just as cute. And because of the way they did the logo, no matter whether you have the cuff up or down, the logo is going to sit just perfectly. So this is the Scarlet Red, which I'm in love with, although I am going to part with it because I'm sending it to my daughter who is in school at Georgia. So it's very Georgia red. And then this, I wore this the other night. This is the Pearl Pink. Is that perfect pink? I'm going to wear the heck out of this all season. And then this is the classic black, which of course it just kind of goes with everything. I really love that it is that hat that you can dress up or dress down. I mean, this with, a really nice turtleneck, a leather jacket, perfect for a night out, but it's also just very sporty and great for skiing or just outdoors in general. So I think that Hackwear has absolutely hit it out of the park. And I know I said four things. The last thing that I love is the price. I was shocked when I saw the price. Do you agree with me on that?
100%. Yeah. For, again, made in USA, vegan leather, like so cool. Yeah. $26. Like, I know, like a lot of the times, like I'm looking at beanies, they're, in the $40 to $50 range. And yeah, Love, love what they've done. One more thing that I wanted to share, because I think that was a great point. Let me remove this. I'm going to put the Grommet website up really quickly so you guys can see is they have 13 different colors to choose from. So when you click buy now or upvote, you can select the color, everything from forest green, which is what I'm wearing right now, the scarlet red, which is what Marcy had on, tiger orange, burgundy, pearl pink, midnight black, koala gray. I mean, on and on. So many really cool colors. And whenever you select one of them, the thumbnail up here changes so you can see what color, like, so this is camel brown, or I can change to dune beige, and you can see what those colors are. And again, you're buying directly from this American made brand, which is just so cool. Love kicking the show off with these guys. This is a great, let me get that QR code back up. A great fall gift for someone. Again, very inexpensive gift at $26. Also free shipping on this one. I was just looking. So not only $26, but also free shipping. That way you can get it to whoever you need to get it to, for yourself or for a gift. Get one for yourself and as a gift. I think that's the way to do it.
It's that perfect gifting price point as we're heading toward the holiday. And, you know, it's for a guy, it's for a girl, it's for any age. So it's just an easy gift to give. Love it.
Love it. Well, Hackware, thanks for being a part of Grommet Live for the second time. I love that. And for kicking off the show today. I love that. I'm going back to the hat just because it is still Florida. And I just got back from baseball and it's like 95 degrees outside here. So love that. Great way to kick off the show. Cressa Peterson in the building. Shower toga. Woo! I think I get to meet Cressa in person next month in St. Petersburg, Florida. There's a Shark Tank reunion event. And I'll be out there speaking. And I know Cressa will be out there. I know some other great folks will be out there too. So that is super exciting. All right. Moving on to product number 2. Marcy, I don't know if you know the order or not, but I moved some things around because I didn't know if I was going to have to do this solo for the first part of the show. So I started putting some of the products and I'm like, oh, I know these. I could talk about them really well. This next guy is the maker. His name is Trent and his team there. And they have been so incredible. This is the second product that now they have launched on Grommet. And this is the Athleta Pack Lite. This is like a modern take on the fanny pack. It is unisex for men and women. And I just make it super simple. I know you can like get super fancy with this and like, but I wear this to the gym. I just throw it over crossbody, super simple. There's other ways to wear it. And I'm sure Marcy will get through all of those. But I just love how simple it is. Like you showed the water bottle holder. I just bring this to the gym because now when I go to the gym, I have my, Groove headphones that we got a couple weeks ago. We did on Grommet Live. So I got those guys in there. I've got my phone, my wallet, my keys, like all these things. And prior to using the Athleta Pack, I was just bringing them and I just put them on the gym floor and then walk away and go do my exercises. And now I have this great bag. It is perfect for that kind of stuff, like quick day trips. I go to the park with the kids a lot, like just quick stuff. And I know it is unisex. I know you'll talk a little bit about that, but like, I feel like I don't feel out of place wearing it, right? Like I'm not a fanny pack guy. It's not my style. But I love this. I wear it at the gym. I get a bunch of compliments on it. And I think you guys have hit it out of the park with this. And so, Marcy, I'd love to hear what you think of the Athleta Pack and all of the cool features that I'm sure I missed as I went through my rants of how I love it and how I use it.
I think it is such a great bag. And I've been a fanny pack fan. I am a fanny pack girl and have been for a long time. So when I knew that this was coming, I couldn't wait to check it out. I know it's completely not a fanny pack. It's completely reimagined in all of the best ways. And Trent, you did an amazing job with it. I don't know how you engineered it. Trent is a personal trainer, and he sort of based the engineering of this bag, from what I understand, based on kind of the pulleys and different things at the gym that he was using. And, you know, kind of that got his wheels spinning about it. And he was frustrated. He's also a runner and, you know, just an outdoor person, and was frustrated that when he would wear the fanny packs or any other kind of bag, when he was exercising, it would bounce. And you guys, I'm sure you can relate to that. Everybody has experienced that. And it's so true. When I do wear my fanny pack, and I'm not even a runner, but whatever I'm doing, it is frustrating. It's not secure to the body. So Trent's vision was that this would almost sort of become one with you. And that's exactly what it does. It's so light. I believe it's 5 ounces. So weighs almost nothing. So you literally forget that you have it on unless you have the water bottle attached to it. I love that customization, Trent, that you built into it, because you can have a water bottle or you can take that element off. You can use either the elastic bands or the non-elastic, depending on, what you're looking for. You can wear it over one shoulder. You can wear it over your back, sort of over both shoulders. But the magic, in my opinion, has to do with the pulley cord strings, because when I put it on, that adjustability is what makes it just secure to the body, however you're going to wear it, whether it's, maybe you do it over the side like Greg was just showing. But when you pull these cords right here with the, I always forget the toggle thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be called. But when you pull those, that's when it just really gets, feels like it's part of your body. So if you are running or, in fact, I used it the other day, paddleboarding. And it was so perfect because you want to be able to move around and not feel anything on you. And I literally forgot I had it on because it just was so close to my body, and it's sized for you to have all of those essentials with you no matter what you're doing. So you can have your sunglasses. Maybe I actually did have my little bit of my sunscreen, a small sunscreen in there. You can have your keys, your wallet, your phone, all of those things fit inside of here. And the pockets are so brilliantly laid out and organized so that you can have quick and easy access to all the things that you need. On the back, it's also cushioned, and that I really appreciated as well. So whether you're wearing it on the front or on the back, it's whatever you have inside, you're not feeling, because he did cushion it. So it is such a smart design. The material is water resistant. If you go to their website, if you're someone who needs waterproof, they do have waterproof as well. But this one is water resistant. You have all kinds of cool different prints and fabrics and things like that, which you can see one of them there. And he was kind enough to lace this one up for me to show me that this is a perfect place also for you to put a water bottle, and you can secure it in there by, again, using that pulley and pulling it nice and tight. So it is just so smartly engineered that if you are someone that my son's girlfriend is training to do a marathon, and so she is running like a crazy person right now, and obviously when she does the marathon will be. And I know that people that train for triathlons and all of that, they are just in love with this because they can have all those things that they want with them, but the bag itself is not getting in their way. It weighs nothing. It's tight to the body. It moves with the body, but does not bounce. And that is magical. So again, job well done. Love it.
Job well done. And he was able to make it affordable too. I think that's another piece of it. Retails at $40. You guys at Grommet, when you give them an upvote, it knocks it down to $32. So what you can do, get out your phone, hit that QR code. It's going to take you right to their page on Grommet. They are on the final day of launch week for this product. They're at like 65 upvotes. I think they're in like 5th place right now. So you guys right now can all jump on, hit that QR code, and get Trent and the crew a little bit higher. And yeah, the last thing, you can see it from Marcy, I wanted to show it too, was the inside of the bag. Love this because there's a lot of different ways to store things. And again, like I said, I've been taking it to the gym. So there's a place where I can, throw my Groove headphone case, have my wallet in the back area, throw my phone, and it feels nice and secure and safe. And there's also a phone pocket here, which is on the outside, so that you have these little guys here. There's another pocket right here, and that's where I've been putting my phone, because even at the gym, sometimes I want quick access to just like change the song. And if you're running, right, you don't want to have to open this up to get into your phone to do something. So just having the phone right here, I can easily just take it out, switch songs, switch to audiobooks, whatever I'm doing. So, so many cool ways to customize this, which I think is great. And again, made in USA, which I think is huge. Just a really, really cool team. lifetime guarantee, which is awesome. And then a ton of different colors. If you go to the Grommet, you hit that QR code, head on over there. They have the black and gray, the monolite, the black, a pink, a cryptic, so many different options there. There's fabric options. Trent, man, you may just like, this is like, it's an indispensable bag for $32. Come on, like pick up one for yourself, pick up somebody for that, someone who loves outdoors. Like, and now's the time, right? Getting into fall, the weather's starting to get cooler. You're going out for a hike, something like that. Like, this is such a great bag. And I'm such a big fan of everything you guys are doing over there. We are very, very fortunate to have you guys, second product you guys launch with us. And hopefully there's many more.
I have to give a little final fun fact that I thought was so cool. And that is that Trent didn't want to have this manufactured overseas. And so he learned how to sew. And so I don't know if he's still sewing them, because I'm sure you're selling a ton of them. But when he first started out, he sewed them all himself, which I thought was so awesome.
It's pretty cool. I can't do that. So kudos to you. I love those early stories, especially as they like figure it out. I know Cressa, who's on from Shower Toga, I just did a big story on her and how, she created the first shower toga the same way. She was like going to Walmart, buying diaper material and like sewing it all together and going like, it's crazy when you're resilient and you want to make something. It's so cool. So love that. Trent says, me and my sewer. I love that. Well, Trent, thanks for being a part of Grommet Live. Thanks for being here in launch week. Everybody go and hit that QR code. Check these guys out. Give them some upvotes, move them up the charts, and help them finish launch week on top, which is awesome. And that brings us to our next product. I think this product launched with perfect timing because, again, it's Q4. It's gift-giving season. You're always trying to think about what's the perfect gift for someone. And it's memories. It's the photos. It's bringing it all together and trying to do it in a unique way. And I know with my wife and I, we're always looking for presents for her parents, and they want to see the grandkids and they want pictures of them around the house. And these guys at Magic Prism have done this is really cool. Marcy has it on the stand there. I have it off the stand because I wanted to show you like just how this thing moves, and it's just so unique. And I love this as one of those, like, again, unique personalized gifts. In my instance, like, this is perfect for the grandparents, for the grandkids, like things like that, memories of a vacation that you went on together, like just things like that. Like, it is so cool the way you can have all of these different photos, so many different ways to interact. I know you had yours on the stand, but like, I'm just like, man, if you just have this on like a coffee table or something and people can go and they can play with it, like at a commercial break, or it's a cool talking point, like it could, I'm a big fan. And I think they've done a great job. Again, great price point for, something like this to have for the holidays. It's personalized. I think Magic Prism, you guys you knocked it out of the park. Such a cool gift.
It really is. And it's so hard to tell, I'm sure, on camera, but the quality, when you hold it, it just feels so nice. And yes, it does. They do have this stand. I think this is optional, but it is that thing that just keeps going and going. I feel like I think I've turned it every which way you can possibly turn it. And then there's more. And you can't, it just never ends. It's so cool. So of course, the first thing that came to my mind is, how many pictures is this? Because I want to know when I have seen them all, because it feels like it's endless. So this is how it works. If you like this and you want to get this for someone, which I think it's such a wonderful gift, so thoughtful. And like Greg said, also such a nice kind of decor piece on the coffee table, or maybe it's on the kitchen counter, or your bedstand, or whatever it is. But basically, you're going to send them 15 photos. And so I believe they do 9 square and 6 horizontal. So obviously the best quality you can send is ideal. You don't want it to be blurry. They do prefer a lighter background. So ideally no dark backgrounds, but just your regular photos. You send them 15 of them, and the turnaround time is really, really quick. I think it's just a couple days. But the only other thing you do is you choose the kind of wood that you like. And so this one is the natural wood, and you can tell when I get to the logo part, if I can find it. It's in there somewhere. Well, I'll show it to you right there. That's the natural wood. But there's also silver, there's gold, there's blue, there's red, and there's black. So you're going to choose your wood, you're going to decide whether you want a stand or not, and then you're going to send the 15 photos. And I mean, it's so cool because it can just tell a life story. Or maybe you know someone who's getting married and this just kind of tells the story of their relationship. Or maybe somebody just had a baby and it, you know, all the baby pictures. Whatever it is, I just think it's such a special, thoughtful gift to give. And in terms of the size of the pictures, if you are thinking about doing this, they prefer 480 by 640 pixels. So just a little tidbit there. And it's, I know that they're handmade in Serbia, I believe. Do I have that right? The maker is Mladen, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And yeah, I do believe they're handcrafted in Serbia. And something else I thought was a really wonderful thing that this company does, because it is made out of wood and they want to be responsible with the environment. So their commitment is that they plant twice as many trees as they use for the blocks. And so, you know, I don't know how that all equates, but that's their commitment and that's what they're living up to, which I think is really, really wonderful. So again, it's one of those products or one of those gifts to give that just is so wonderful because it has a story behind it. There's meaning to it. And then the fact that trees are planted in honor of your purchase, it's kind of a nice little icing on the cake there.
I love that. And yeah, this is one of those items, you know, you might not be ready to purchase this today. Maybe it's something that you want to save for the holidays. The cool thing about Grommet, when you give them an upvote, and today it's going to help them, right? Because it's the end of their launch week. It helps them rise up the charts on Grommet. It saves in your My Vote area, right? So you're like, man, what was that really cool Prism gift with all the photos? Upvote it today and it will save it to your My Votes and you can go back to it when you're ready to purchase it. I just really think this is a great gift for Q4. I really, really do. We push the team really hard. We don't have a ton of personalized products on the site right now, just because there's, you know, this is one of the only items when you click buy now, it doesn't go through Grommet's kind of little system. You go right to their site because we want you to have that experience of being able to personalize it, be able to reach out to them, all of that. But I really made a push for this, really wanted it on the site. James from the team really wanted it because we just know that so many people are looking for that gift for that, you know, for someone that's hard to get something for, right? And you want to have that personalized touch. This is it. I know there'll be a lot of grandparents in my family getting one of these for the holidays. And I think you guys have knocked it out of the park. It's one of the things you said it earlier. It's hard for us to demo, you know, just on webcams and things like that. But the pictures, like they're flawless, right? Like the quality is, they're not pixelated at all. They look great. You know, I think that's the piece of it is like, you don't want to have something like this. And then, you know, the pictures are all grainy and not nice. Super high quality photos and imagery on this. Obviously, if you took a blurry picture, right, that's going to be blurry. But if you took a great picture, the great picture will show up here. And, you know, such a cool conversation starter, something that I want everybody to check out.
It's great. And it is that gift that I know it's already in my file of upvotes, but it's that one that I'll come back to again and again and again. Yeah. Whenever I'm trying to think of, I want to do something really personal for somebody, this will be my go-to. Really.
Yeah. Could not agree more. Love that. And that wraps up the first half of Grommet Live today. 3 amazing products. We got the Theta Stitch beanie, we had the Athletic Pack light, and the Magic Prism. Woo! But you know what time it is, folks. It's giveaway time. If you just joined us, join into the comments section and let us know which of these products that you want to win. And there's our QR code that I've been looking for. It's there now. Hit that QR code. That is one entry into the giveaway. And then you can jump into the comments and you can say, hey, I want to win the Athletic Pack or the Prism or the beanie. Let us know what you want to win. That is a second entry in, and we will be giving away one right now, and then one at the end of the show, because we have 3 more incredible products that we're going to be getting to in just a second. I know we have some of the makers on today from Gadget Clip, Vote Chill, so we will be getting to you guys right after this. And it's time to give away the first product. Do you want to do the honors? You want me to? What do you want to do?
I think it's your turn. Go for it.
I think it's my turn. All right. Well, I am these guys. Again, it's become a product that I truly love, and they've been a supporter of Grommet, launching multiple products with us. I want someone to go home with this. I want them to try it, and then I want them to do a ton of photos, post it on Instagram or Facebook, tag Grommet and tag Athletic Pack. because we want to see you with your cool new Athletic Pack light. I want you guys to check this one out. Let me put it onto the screen. We have people chiming in, saying, I'd love a hat. I'd love it. Well, you're going home with an Athletic Pack. Who is the winner? The winner. Oh, and she just left a comment. She wants the hat, but she's actually going to get the bag. It is Ann Thorpe. You are our first giveaway winner today. So congratulations. You are getting an Athletic Pack light. We will, Jen, our producer, will be reaching out to you. She'll get your information, hook you up with the team there and get you your Athletic Pack lights. But congratulations.
You are going to love it, Anne. It's at first, like, because of all the pulleys and all that, I thought, I don't know if this is really for me. Like, maybe I'll stick with my fanny pack. But as soon as I used it and actually pulled all those, I'm sold. I love it.
Love it. You are going to love it. If you didn't win, if your name was not Ann, there's still another shot to win. We have one more giveaway. Make sure that you leave a comment. Let us know which product you would like to win tonight, or you can hit that giveaway QR code over on the side. Either way, we have another giveaway coming out at the end of the show tonight. So great stuff. I love that. Ann says that was my second choice. So good. I'll take it. All right. We do these Grommet lives. It's 9:00 Eastern time. Now it's 9:42 and I get home from baseball practice. And, some days I need a little glass of wine when I get home. Sometimes we just do. And sometimes, again, in Florida, it's warm out. It's nice to have a perfectly chilled bottle of wine. In our next product, man, I was so excited to get these guys live on Grommet. We've been trying to get them on forever. Finally, they launched. Here they are. Again, I think this is going to be another incredible product that is going to be a great gift for the person who loves wine in your life. We have VoChill. I know you had the stemless, and I have the one with the stem right here, which is... I love this product. So well done, so well crafted, and it is designed to keep your wine at the perfectly chill temperature. So
what color did you have? Will you hold it up one more time?
It's like a really cool gray color.
I like that.
Yeah, I love it. I like yours too. I love that we always get different ones, which is, kind of the most fun part is I see like your beanie. I'm like, I didn't get a red beanie. That was cool. So it is perfect. Marcy, tell us about VoChill and why this is something that I think, as a gift for someone throwing a party, for, the hostess with the mostest, this is a really, really cool product.
Well, I have to say, I think Lisa and Randall, I hope you guys are here. I think you are. I think I saw that you are. Lisa and Randall created this. They live in Austin, Texas, which is one of my favorite places. My son went to school there. So the last 4 years, I've spent quite a bit of time there. So when I heard your story, I could completely relate to why you created it. So the two of them were sitting outside on a patio in Austin, enjoying a glass of wine. Actually, I think she said a flight of wine. And the only problem was it can get really hot in Texas. And so the wine was becoming not so nice very quickly. And she said, I just wish we had a place, something that could hold our wine and keep it cold. And that was, she's saying, hook 'em, you betcha. Hook 'em horns. And so that was the impetus for them to create one. And they went out, and I love that when someone is just thinking it could be so much better, and then they actually do it. And Lisa and Randall did it, and they did it so beautifully. I have to say, the execution of this idea is stunning. And this is, again, another one that I wish you could hold it to understand how high quality and just luxe this feels. And this one is the stemless. The way it works is you have what they call the chill cradle, and that is this guy right here. So this you keep in the freezer, and it takes about 2 to 3 hours to chill. So the idea being just in between when you're not using it, it's stored in the freezer. And then when you want to use it, you take it out, you attach it to this guy right here, and it just kind of plops in magnetically. So it's a really secure, it's very tight. And then there's even sort of a little grip pad right here, so that when you put the glass in, it really kind of hugs it and keeps it really secure. And then this will keep your wine or your beer or your champagne, your rosé, whatever it is, chilled inside for about, I believe it's about 2 hours, and then outside for about an hour. So if you're in the shade, if you're in the, sweltering sun, that might be a different story. But Outdoors 1 hour, indoors 2 hours. Now, most of you, I'm guessing, don't take 2 hours to drink your glass. I do, but you guys probably don't. So, but it's so true that having your wine, and it could even be red wine that is room temperature, but you want to bring it to sort of that chilled cellar temperature. So this achieves that perfect temperature no matter what it is that you're drinking. And what I love about it is that you do that without any ice. So nothing is melting and watering down whatever beverage you're drinking. It's just staying perfectly chilled the entire time to the last drop. So smart. And I do love that it is so versatile in terms of the kinds of glasses that you can put in it. Because as you saw, Greg and I, we've got the stemless, and then the stem. But it can hold really any kind of wine glass. There's a couple exceptions to that. And that would be if it had a really huge bowl, if that's not going to work, or if it was a flat bottom here. What was the other? There was one other exception. Oh, if the stem is really long. But other than that, it can really hold any glass. So it's very, very versatile in terms of that. And you are seeing the two colors that Greg and I have. It's the quartz, and this one's the stone. No, quartz is the white. I'm sorry, I've got this wrong. Graphite is the one that, correct me if I'm wrong, Vochill, but I think it is, the graphite is what Greg has.
Yep.
This is either stone or sand. I'm guessing.
Sand. Yep.
Oh,
sand.
Sand? Okay, now we got that right. But it's just so beautifully done. And Greg and I are not the only ones who are fans, because this was on Oprah's favorite things list. So I always think that is a, big kudos to makers when you make that list. That's a big one. So congratulations on that. I know you guys were also on Shark Tank, so that's super cool. I believe, did you get a deal with Mr. Wonderful of all people? Is that accurate? I think that I read that. So congratulations on that as well. And I think you guys were featured on Food Network, all kinds of accolades. So it's, sand, yes. Thank you for that. I just love it. And I love it for me, but I also love it as a gift to give. I mean, I just think it's a great, great gift for someone who loves to drink wine, maybe a wedding gift or something like that. And Greg, don't you think this is one of those that just did amazing in terms of the packaging?
Oh, I was just about to say that. Everything from even just right at the top when you open it, it's like, peel here for the perfect glass of wine. Like there was just like all these little things. Yeah, it was that little tab there. And I was like, man, like everything was so well thought out. Everything was, again, no wasted space, no wasted paper. Like I think the branding is incredible. I think they did such a good job. The other thing I'll say is when you hit that QR code and you go over to their page on Grommet, you get to see them. You get to meet the makers. They're right there in the video, front and center. And that's one of my favorite things is when makers, they are the ones in front of in front of camera. They're talking to the audience. You get to meet them, and you get to know that there's incredible people behind this product. Not just the makers, but I know they have some of their team right now in the chat, and they're just the group that came together. I know even at the last minute, right before launch, I was like, hey, something's showing out of stock, and can we get the stemless on this? And like their team was so good and so fast at getting everything together, to be a part of this. And, just a big fan. And I know, Marcy, you took it out of the stemless, but the stemmed is the same way. This piece comes out, same thing, and then just goes right back into place there. It's just such a cool product. And again, just because we, for clarification, I have the graphite. And then Marcy has the sand. Those are the two colors. Both colors are available on Grommet, and both are available in the stemmed and the stemless. So you can go and make all of those selections right from Grommet. You can meet the team. You can see some amazing pictures and get ready to drink some fall wine, because that's what we need to do. I love it. Hey, thank you guys so much for being a part of Grommet and Grommet Live. I know that it's going to be a great product. I can't wait to continue to send shoppers to this all Q4 long and make this one of our top sellers. So thank you guys so much for being here and being a part of launch week. Woo! I love that one. And I'm going to go pour a big glass of wine when this one's over tonight. All right. Going from some wine to my, if you guys can only see, like, so the cool thing is when you guys see Marcy and I, all you see is us in front of camera, and like things look like we know what we're doing. If you could turn my camera around and look at my desk, It is a literal nightmare. There are products everywhere. There are wires everywhere. There's like 20 cameras. There's lights. There's so much stuff. And I continue to look for just little gadgets that can clean up my desk. And it starts with cords. And this little guy has been really, really helpful, I will say. This is the gadget clip. And right now, they are at the top of Grommet's charts right now, leading in the product of the week category right now. And it's so simple, right? They're what's really funny, Marcy, they remind me of like chip clips, but for your cords and for your gadgets. And they have all different sizes. They have different colors. And I have been playing with these because, again, so I'm on a laptop right now. I have a second monitor, but I have like all of these cords going into my computer, right? I have like the printer connection. I have the camera connection. I have the second screen. I just clip these onto them and it keeps everything in line for me. I also have some hanging. I have lights hanging for, the production that we're doing today. And I have the clips actually holding all of the cords up so they're not intrusive or in the way. And I've been a big fan of these guys. It's something super simple. It's like, one of those like just everyday problem solvers. And I'm a big fan.
I am too. I love them. And yeah, that was the first thing that came to mind for me was I'm like, I always try to guess before I read all about it. And so I did think it was a chip clip, and it definitely can be a chip clip. That's a great use for it. But to Greg's point, probably my favorite use for it is for cords, because that's such an issue in my life. But I also know that the creator, the maker, Michael, and his wife, Cheryl, who I understand quickly became the president and the spokesperson of the company. She's amazing. The two of them are amazing. This is one where, again, go to the Grommet website, watch their video, because you get such a sense of what their personality is. And I'm sure their household is just so much fun. But when Michael created it, one big issue for him was, and it's definitely an issue for us too, is the Christmas lights outside and how to hang those right and with the gutters and all of that. And this is a brilliant, brilliant solution for that. And I think he said that he's had his up now for 5 years, which is amazing. So that just goes to show how all weather and how durable these are. These are stainless steel wings here. And then this is a very, very durable medical grade plastic. So these are going to last you a good long time, whether it's indoors or outdoors, whatever you're going to use them for. They're going to last. They're easy to use. It's one of the, just one of those simple inventions that, and here's the thing is, until you have one somewhere near you that you can actually use, when you finally use it, you'll find a million other uses for it. So it's kind of like that clip that you wouldn't have thought to buy because you can't imagine that you really need it, and then you start using it and boy do you need it. And all I can think of is I need so many more. And I love that you guys did so many different sizes. I believe it's 4 total. So the largest is the black right there. And then the next one down is the green, the white, and then the blue. So, really kind of hits all the different uses that we could think of for it. And if any, I would love to know in the chat if anybody just kind of right off the top of your mind, what you thought of to use it, whether it's for bags or whatever it might be. The clip you never thought you needed. That is a great tagline. That does say it all. I love that. It's so smart. I'm going to use these to death all around my house, my office, you name it. And the fact that it is completely unbreakable. I also love the package that you guys put together at that price point, because I think it comes with 12 of them in 3 different sizes. I believe you get the white, which is the small one, and then the medium, which one is that? The blue, and then the black. And you're getting 4 of each of those, if I have that correct. And it would normally be $18.99, but it is, am I seeing that right? 15. My eyes are not on my little phone. You got to tell me, Greg.
Yep, 15. But then they also they have other packages for 18, 24, and 30 that you can get up to. And again, you get discounts on all of those, which is awesome. The 18 pack retails for $24.99, the 24 pack $34.99, and the 30 pack $39.99. So again, all of those options are packages that they've created for us here at Grommet, and you get the 20% discount on all of them, which is awesome.
I can't believe I forgot to mention that probably my favorite use for it is plants, gardening, because someone was that would be perfect for my orchid. Yes, and I have these white roses outside, and I'm constantly trying to find ways to tame them and to have them come back toward the fence because they want to be everywhere. So, what a brilliant, brilliant solution, and especially because they are so durable in the weather too. So any time of year you can use them and it will definitely secure a plant, whether it's vegetables or as someone said in the chat, orchids. That's a great use for it.
Yeah, this is like one of those like no-brainers at $15, like get a 12 pack at a minimum. It just you want them in like that. We've talked about that drawer, you and I, forever, right? That drawer that just has these like magical items that you find on Grommet, like because you're going to need this kind of stuff, right? Going into the holidays, your new furniture, moving things around, the Christmas tree, the lights, the garden, the whatever, the cords. There's so many uses for it that you're just going to want to have these around, just like chip clips for stuff in the kitchen. This is that, but for household items and things that you have around the desk and the office and the TVs. And I can't tell you, like in our kids' game room, right? They have like the Xbox and the Nintendo thing and the TV and the Roku, and there's like 20,000 wired. I'm like, like, it's just little things like that you want to have these around your house. And at that price point, this is amazing to just have 12 of these sitting in that drawer so you have it when that you need one. I just, again, love the price point for something like that.
And I love the little one for, I'm sure everybody can relate to all of those phone cords. We have a drawer that's just, they're all tangled in there to be able to take them and just nicely clip them and be able to easily pull it out and use it quickly without having to untangle. Pretty nice.
Pretty nice. Hey, 139 upvotes. Get these guys over 150 tonight. Get them over that mark. Right now, they are at the top of the leaderboard this week for all of the new products that we launched. So definitely want to check out something that you're going to want to have in your home. Gadget Clip. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of Grommet Live tonight and launch week. And that brings us to our final product of the day. They're a repeat offender. They have multiple products live on Grommet. They had one a few weeks ago, and this chair that we had a few weeks ago, we use it like my kids are obsessed. We use it. We take it everywhere with us. This is the original that I think you guys are really going to love. Our good friend Jonas at Sit Pack. We have the Sit Pack 2.0 value bundle. I believe, and Marcy can maybe prove me wrong here, this was the original chair that they had, the original one that went on Kickstarter and like blew up everywhere. This thing is just like this super simple. You pull it out of a canister and boom, you have a chair. You have a seat. That's it. It's set up.
Right? I don't drink beer, but I believe it's the size of a beer can. That's
and it's like a 24-ounce, beer can, soda can. Like that's it. And it's a chair. And now I put it away. 2 seconds. Done.
Yes. And so it does extend, like Greg's showing. It's telescopic like that, but it is adjustable. So depending on how tall you are, but you might be thinking, how on earth is that a chair? I don't get that that's a chair. Well, I have had some neighbors testing it out for me, and they are all obsessed with it. And I know that they have absolutely killed it with this product. So now I get it after talking to people. So really what this is that portable stool that you can use just to kind of rest your feet when you're in a situation where you're having to stand for a long time. So the guys that invented this, they were actually at one of those big music festivals where they're standing all day long and they're drinking a beer and they're thinking, gosh, wouldn't it be cool if this beer could turn into something, this beer can could turn into a stool that we could at least get some rest with. And so that was the impetus they needed to actually turn it into a real product. And that is what you're seeing. And Greg, to answer your question, yes, that was the 1.0. This is the 2.0. So I don't know exactly what the improvements or differences are, but when would you use this? So what comes to mind for me, because I was just at Disneyland, if you are going to any of those theme parks or amusement parks where you are having to wait in line, if you are someone that has a bad back or just maybe leg issues, or maybe you just had some kind of surgery or something like that, to be able to pull this out weighs very little. I think it weighs only 1.3 pounds. And to me, what's amazing is that it weighs 1.3 pounds, but it can support up to 330 pounds of weight. So, that's a lot of weight. So the engineering of this is so brilliant. So it's so small that it can literally be in your pocket or in your purse or your tote or whatever. And if you need a little break, you pull it out and it is just this, basically instant stool or instant rest for your feet. I know when I'm out and about with my mom, who really struggles with walking and all of that, and she tries so hard and wants to believe that she doesn't have to rely on anything to walk, but her legs start to give out at a certain point. And for her to have this with her and be able to just take a rest is so great. And if actually probably the first thing that came to mind is soccer games. Like if you are a parent that has kids in sports and you go to those games and you're just standing and, kind of pacing the field the whole time, to be able to have this and pull it out and just kind of rest is so great. But I think what I found the most use is the hiking and fishing and camping and that kind of thing, where you do want a break at some point when you're, hiking any distance at all. And the fact that you can just pull this out of your backpack and actually take a break without having to sit down in the dirt or on the rocks or whatever is so great. And again, fishing, kind of same thing, as you can just kind of chill there with your pole. It's really, really smart. And it's got, a very, anti-skid stopper on the bottom. So it's not going to slide. Although, you're not going to want to put this on something slippery for sure. So you want to be safe with it. What they have on Grommet, I believe, and Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, is the bundle, which I love because I think having this strap is really, really nice, whether it's crossbody or over the shoulder. And then this is a padded case that buttons closed and you can open it up and it actually becomes a seat cushion. So you're not sitting on the hard plastic. Instead, it's this nice kind of almost neoprene cushion but really beautifully made. So, really looks very classy and, kind of takes it up a couple notches. So I love this bag with it. It comes with extra stoppers on the bottom. Super, super durable. It's made out of a polycarbonate, which is like hard side luggage, kind of that durability. So it's going to last a really, really long time. And that's one of the things I saw in the reviews, is people saying how this thing lasts forever. I use it all the time. So especially if the ground is wet or muddy, Candy saying, yes, you mean, that you wouldn't want to use it if it's wet or muddy? Is that what you're saying? Or you don't want to sit down if it's wet or muddy? I think that's what you mean.
Yeah, and you were correct. Yes, the bundle is what we have. So you're going to get all of that with the deal that we have on Grommet. Super cool. The other thing is it's adjustable. I think you kind of went over that too, but very easy to adjust if you need to make it taller or smaller. Each one of these has it's an individual piece, right? So you can adjust this as necessary for how tall you need it to be, which I think is great. For some guys, depending on what you're wearing, like this could fit in the back pocket, which makes it really nice. Like, again, hiking, camping, just going out for a walk. You might want to sit somewhere at some point, just having it in the back pocket, having it in a bag. I think you said soccer, but same thing for like sports. Like sometimes we go to games and my wife's like, oh, no bleachers, or like something, or they're all full before we get there. And so just something like this, just to have in her purse, that is very, very easy to pull out. It takes 2 seconds to put together, and then she doesn't have to stand for 2-3 hours. So great job as usual, Jonas. This was a home run on Kickstarter. I think it did millions and millions of dollars on Kickstarter. One of the biggest outdoor products on Kickstarter. And we're just really happy they continue to put products on Grommet, and we continue to sell a lot of them. This one has 971 upvotes, which is incredible. The support that this product has and the people that love it. And it shows just in every time he goes to Kickstarter, he launches a new product. He does it on Kickstarter. And every time the same backers come and they back him with millions and millions of dollars. They love his products because he develops really well-made products. Really well made. The chairs that you were talking about, I'm in love with those also, as is my son. And I love that their company mission is really to make rapidly deployable seating, is how they put it, which I think is so clever. And he really wanted to be here tonight, guys, but his time zone, I believe it's 3 a.m. right now, maybe 4 a.m. He was saying, should I try to make it? We said, one of these days we're going to bring him on and we're going to talk about all this stuff. But Yeah, we love it. Love ending the show with that. Check out Sit Pack and their bundle, $55 with the Grommet discount. Hit that QR code, head on over to the Grommets and check that one out. And folks, that's all we got for tonight, but we still have to do a giveaway. Marcy's frozen on my end. Hopefully she's not really frozen in real life. And we can get to her favorite product of the night, and we can do a giveaway while we wait for hopefully Marcy to unfreeze and hit that QR code right there. That is how you enter the giveaway. Or you can jump into the chat and let us know your favorite product from tonight, and whether it was from one of the earlier products that we talked about tonight, the beanie from our good friends at Hackwear, the Athleta Pack, which we gave away earlier in the evening, the Magic Prism, or the 3 products we just talked about, Vochill, Gadget Clip, and the Sit Pack Value Bundle. Let us know which one is your favorite from the night, which one you want to go home with. And I'm going to make myself full screen because it looks like Marcy's frozen at the moment. If she unfreezes, I'll bring her back on. But we are going to do our second giveaway of the night. Let us know which one you want. Which one should I give away? Which one should I give away? Let's do, you know what? They're at the top of the charts for a reason. And so I want somebody to get their hands on some gadget clips. So that is the second giveaway that I'm going to do tonight, is our good folks at Gadget Clip. Let's see who is going home with the Gadget Clip. It is Arlene Matthews. Arlene Matthews, if you're in the chat, congratulations. If you're not in the chat, Jen, our producer, will make sure that she gets in touch with you and hook you up with some gadget clips, who are, about 2 hours away from winning product of the week. And you guys can keep them there. If you hit that QR code, let me pull it up really quick. If it's not up there, Gadget Clip, boom. Check out Gadget Clip, hit that QR code, check them out, and you can get yourself some gadget clips and keep them at the top of the charts. Congratulations to Arlene. Tomorrow night, Marcy, without Greg, will be back, I believe, for another Grommet Live. I think it's the Fabulous Over 50. I know there were some technical difficulties last night. She will be back tomorrow. And then Marcy and I are back, just like we are every single Wednesday for Grommet Live. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, hanging out with us here tonight. Congratulations to all of our winners and all of the amazing brands and products that